ఒక నిమిషం మళ్ళీ నాకు కూడా నేను హలో 1 to 10 లెక్క పెట్టా ఆ 10కి ఇప్పుడు కనెక్షన్ మైక్ ఇచ్చిన 10 లెక్క పెడతా వస్తుందా లేదు నాకు చెప్పు ఒకసారి 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 అదే కట్ చేస్తున్నా వాళ్ళు కావాల్సిన ఆడియో అల్లకించి నువ్వేమి చెప్పు నీకు ఆటోమేటిక్ వస్తుంది హలో హలో 1 2 1 2 హలో 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 వస్తుంది
డైరెక్ట్ మైక్ నుంచి వస్తుంది.
మెనూ ఏడుంది హలో 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 ప్లే చేయదు ఒకసారి ఆడియో
రికార్డ్ అయింది.
హలో 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 హలో
ఇంకేద్దు మన వాయిస్ ఇంకేద్దాం.
బ్యాక్ ఎండ్ ఉంది
వినోద్
వదలదు సరే ఫోన్ వస్తలేదు
అదే పని చేయాలా స్టాప్ చేశాను
మాటలు
ఇలా పెట్టంటే వెళ్ళిపోయి అన్నీ మూసేస్తారు కదా ఇంకా సిగ్నల్ స్లో వస్తుంది ఏసీ కదా అదే
లైవ్
ఇక్కడ ఏం మాట్లాడలేదు
ఇక్కడ లైవ్ నడుస్తుంది మాట్లాడుకుంటా మీ ఛానల్ చెక్ చేసి 1-2 ఆడియో కొంచెం రికార్డ్ అవ్వాలా లైవ్ కొన్ని ఎక్కువ పెట్టకు లైవ్ నడిచిన సేపు పెట్టకు కొంచెం సేపు
మాట్లాడదు నీతో ఎవరు మాట్లాడేది ఆయన
ఇలా కూర్చుంటుంది.
ఇక్కడ వచ్చిన చికెన్ తీసుకున్నా This whole row is available.
Okay.
presence means a lot to Srimati Manjula. The Uttara Center for Performing Arts and the Kannan family warmly welcomes you to the Nritya Samarpanam, a rendition in gratitude by Srimati Manjula Kannan. I, Navya Shravani, disciple of Guru Srimati Geeta Ganeshan and the head of operations at Uttara Center for Performing Arts.
And I, Kavya Kannan, daughter of Srimati Manjula,
will take you through the rest of the evening.
Introduction of the artist. Srimati Manjula Kannan is the daughter of Sri A.V. Anand and Srimati Indira Anand. She completed high school from Bangalore and has a bachelor's degree in commerce and a master's in business administration. She is also a cost and management accountant. Manjula married Kannan and moved from Bangalore to Hyderabad. She is a loving mother of 2 children, Kavya and Karun, and most recently a mother-in-law as well to Deepak. Manjula started learning dance at the age of 8 under the guidance of Srimati Alamelu Dhanraj. Her father had a transferable job, because of which Manjula has learned dance under the guidance of many gurus, each time going back to the basics with Tayya Tay. She did her Arangetram in 1983 under the guidance of Srimati Airavati Chalapati and late Shri P.V. Chalapati, and continued her training under late Srimati Padmini Ramachandran until 1989. She actively participated in many extracurricular activities through school and college and encouraged others to participate as well. It was indeed a moment of pride when Manjula was selected to be part of the youth delegation of the Festival of India that was held in erstwhile USSR in 1987. She has also had the opportunity to perform in front of the Indian ambassador to the United Arab Emirates in Abu Dhabi. Apart from extracurriculars, she also excelled in academics and scored university rankings. In the words of her father, she is a very versatile and extremely talented person who puts her heart and soul in everything she undertakes. Post 1989, Manjula took a break from dance. She got back to dance in 2014 after a gap of over 25 years. There have been gaps post this as well, but that hasn't deterred her from getting back to it. She has been training under the guidance of Srimati Geeta Ganeshan since 2016. This evening today is a rendition in gratitude, to surrender to the goodness and the kindness in the world, to the wonderful gifts that life has bestowed on Srimati Manjula, her gratitude to the dance form of Bharatanatyam. Manjula was severely incapacitated about 5 years ago, especially her legs, making it difficult for her to even walk. Today she has recovered to lead a normal life and fulfilling a dream of continuing to dance. Her gratitude for this knows no bounds. Today's rendition is in surrender. Ladies and gentlemen, standing before you tonight, a dedicated student, a loving daughter, daughter-in-law, wife, mother, friend and colleague, our very own Manjula Kannan.
Srimati Manjula is currently training under the guidance of Guru Srimati Geeta Ganeshan, founder-director of Uttara Center for Performing Arts. Geeta Ganeshan is one of the versatile Bharatanatyam artists who has been acclaimed as an accomplished Natyacharya, a dance guru. Her Abhinaya speaks volumes about her mimetic prowess, and she is a well-known artist for her high creativity and novelty in presentations and choreographies. A recipient of the scholarship from the Department of Human Resources Development, Government of India, Geeta had her initial training in Bharatanatyam under Guru Sri P.R. Balakrishnan and has ever since been under the guidance of Guru Sri late V.S. Ramurthy and Guru Srimati Manjula Ramaswamy Directors Sri Ramanataka Niketan, Secunderabad. Besides her bachelor's degree in mathematics honors from Devi Ahalya Vishwavidyalaya, Indore, Geeta Ganeshan holds a master's degree in performing arts from University of Hyderabad. Currently, Geeta is also playing the role of General Secretary of Nritya Sangraha, an association of classical artists from Hyderabad working on promoting arts and culture to the next level. We will now have the Deeparadhana, that is, the lighting of the lamp.
Just as light dispels darkness, the lighting of the lamp is symbolic for knowledge dispelling ignorance. The flame of the lamp is a symbol of fire, that which burns our negative tendencies, that to which we surrender as we rise higher in the pursuit of our goal. To join us on the stage for this, I request our chief guest, Srimati Chavli Bala Tripura Sundari, a renowned artist, choreographer, and the founder of Abhinaya Vani Nritya Niketan, and daughter of late Dr. Vempati Chinna Satyam. Our Guru, Abhinaya Kalaratna Geeta Ganeshan, founder director of the Uttara Center for Performing Arts, and Srimati Manjula Kannan, the artist of the day.
I also request Srimati Manjula's family members to come on to the dais for lighting of the lamp. Sri Kannan Mahadevan, Manjula Kannan's husband. Srimati Indira Anand and Sri A.V. Anand, Manjula's parents. Kavya and Karun, Manjula's children. And Deepak, Manjula's son-in-law.
शुभं कुरु त्वं कल्याणम् आरोग्यं धनसम्पदः शुभं कुरु त्वं कल्याणम् आरोग्यं धनसम्पदः शुभं कुरु त्वं कल्याणम् आरोग्यं धनसम्पदः. आरोग्यं धनसम्पदः शुभं कुरु त्वं कल्याणम् आरोग्यं धनसम्पदः शत्रुबुद्धिविनाशाय दीपज्योतिर्नमोऽस्तु ते दीपज्योतिर्नमोऽस्तु ते दीपज्योतिर्परब्रह्म दीपज्योतिर्जनार्दनः दीपज्योतिर्परब्रह्म दीपज्योतिर्जनार्दनः दीपो हरतु मे पापम् सन्ध्यादीपनमोऽस्तु ते शुभं कुरु त्वं कल्याणम् आरोग्यं धनसम्पदः शुभं कुरु त्वं कल्याणम् आरोग्यं धनसम्पदः शुभं कुरु त्वं कल्याणम् आरोग्यं धनसम्पदः.
Yes, ma'am, please. Could you please here? Sir, here.
వైర్
పుట్టిందా
హైట్ లేపిన పైకి ఇంకొద్ది హైట్ లేపు కొద్ది హైట్ లేపు
To accompany the artist today, we have Guru Srimati Geeta Ganeshan on vocals and Natuvangam, Shri K. Rajagopalacharya on the Mridangam, Shri Sai Kumar on the violin, Shri Uma Venkateshwarlu on the flute, Dr. R. Shrikant on the tabla. Srimati Manjula will begin today's performance with a traditional Kautvam. Kautvam is an invocatory piece in a Bharatanatyam dance recital and is a devotional song sung in praise of a deity. A Kautvam usually begins with a rhythmic recitation of Sholakattas, followed by a lyrical recitation about the deity. The Kautvam that Manjula has chosen for today's evening is a Ganesha Kautvam sung in praise of Lord Ganesha. We can see that the artist is performing a Namaskaram where she offers her prayers and seeks the blessings of the Bhudevi, the Lord of Dance, Lord Nataraja, her Guru, Srimati Geeta Ganeshan, the orchestra who will be accompanying her, and the audience who has come to encourage and witness her performance. Ganesha Kautvam, Nattai Ragam set to Ekatalam.
Shri Guru Pyo Namaha. Good evening and welcome to one and all. We shall begin with the prayer followed by the Ganesha Kautam as announced. ఇల్లు గర్భహర ఇందు నిధాన ఇంది దేశ వల్లీశాచిత వాన సిద్ధచారణ గణ సేవిత మరణ శ్రీ సిద్ధి వినాయకుని సుబ్రహ్మణ్య వ్రతుని మహా గణపతి మూషిక వాహనుని చరణమే గతియని నెరను
That was a beautiful start to a wonderful evening. I'm sure you all agree with me. We all just had a taste of Srimati Manjula's interest and passion for dance. Srimati Manjula, as mentioned earlier, is currently pursuing her training in Bharatnatyam at Uttara Center for Performing Arts. UCPA was established in the year 1999 in Hyderabad to impart training on Bharatnatyam in its purest art form. The institution has produced several highly talented young dancers and musicians in a short span of time, whose achievements speak volumes about the institution. These achievements include CCRT scholarships in Bharatnatyam, prizes in music and dance competitions, awards from various organizations, solo performances, arangetrams, and a lot more. To date, the institution has completed 14 arangetrams of its students since its inception. In 2017, UCPA underwent a facelift and diversified into light music and adopted their new motto, Connect, Cultivate and Collaborate. Since the facelift, UCPA has been actively coming up with ways to bridge the gap between academia and the industry with the help of performing arts. UCPA has also launched a service as a product, Antarang, which helps in all-round development through performing arts. Recognizing Srimati Manjula's passion and hard-working nature, her guru, Srimati Geeta Ganeshan, always encouraged and guided her in her performing arts journey. Geeta is the founder director of Uttara Center for Performing Arts. She has performed at various prestigious venues all over the country like Chennai, Indore, New Delhi, Mumbai, Khajuraho, Nagpur, Bangalore, Vizag, Jamshedpur, Kakinada, Chidambaram, Chembur, etc. She has also won great appreciation as a performing artist in countries like the USA, UAE, Norway, Spain, and Sri Lanka with her solo and group performances at various prestigious dance festivals. The next item that Manjula will be presenting today is the Varnam. Varnam is the most elaborate and important piece in a Bharatnatyam Margam. Srimati Manjula has chosen to present a Padavarnam, Devar Munivar Tolun Padan, for this evening's recital. The song is sung in praise of Lord Venkateshwara, an incarnation of Lord Mahavishnu. As a part of this presentation, various episodes will be depicted. The first episode that is depicted is Ahalya Shapa Vimochanam from Ramayanam. Ahalya, the wife of the sage Gautama Maharishi, was cursed by her husband for infidelity and was turned into a stone. She can only be liberated from the curse by Lord Rama. Lord Rama, who is an incarnation of Lord Vishnu, touches the stone, that is the cursed Ahalya, with his feet, and she is liberated from her curse. That is the greatness of the feat of Lord Rama. The second episode that is depicted is from Bhagavata Puranam. Krishna, another avataram of Mahavishnu, helps his childhood friend Kuchela. Leading a life of poverty, Kuchela's wife urges him to go to Krishna and request his assistance. Delighted at the very thought of meeting his old friend Krishna, Kuchela goes to visit him carrying a handful of parched rice as a gift. After much thought, he enters the palace of Lord Krishna at Dwaraka. Krishna receives him with great joy and honor. Though Kuchela doesn't reveal his poverty, Krishna, who is an Antaryami, understands it. He has 2 morsels of rice that Kuchela brings him, and in turn bestows Kuchela with wealth and prosperity. When Kuchela returns home from Dwaraka, he is astonished to find that his hut has turned into a multi-storied palace. Kuchela thanks Krishna for the mercy shown to his family. The third episode that is depicted is the Vamana Avataram. According to the legend, through intensive religious rituals, the demon king Mahabali conquers the gods. Lord Vishnu, in order to rescue the gods, takes the fifth avatara, the Vamana Avatara, and appears like a dwarf-like Brahmin. When the pious Mahabali asks what gift the holy man desires, Vamana requests only as much land as he could cover in 3 steps. After Mahabali seals his promise, the next moment, Vamana sheds his dwarf-like disguise and grows to cosmic size. He occupies the whole of earth with 1 foot, the entire sky with his 2nd foot. When asked where to place his 3rd foot, Mahabali offers his head, and Mahavishnu places his 3rd foot on Mahabali's head, sending him to Patala Lokam. Let us witness this divine presentation, Devar Munivar Tolun Padan. All the Devas and Munis worship the feet of Lord Venkateshwara, composed by Sri Lalgudi G. Jayaraman, Shenmukha Ragam, set to Aditalam.
Jai
Yeah. Sani
We have just witnessed the Varnam, which Manjula has put up with lot of perseverance, patience and hard work. I hope you all enjoyed the Varnam. In fact, today's rendition is not just a dance program. For her, it is an achievement and has much more than what meets the eye. It is a result of wanting to pursue dance combined with a determination to keep practicing. We will now take a short break for tea, coffee and snacks. The refreshments will be served in the dining hall, which is just to your right. Since it is going to be a short break, we have 4 counters serving the refreshments. We request you to please help yourselves and move to the lobby to eat. Request you to be back in 15 minutes to watch the second half of what Manjula has to present for this evening. Please kindly stay back to encourage this resilient and committed lady. Enjoy. The wash.
కొంచెం దిగి వచ్చు కదా వెనక్కి వెళ్ళిపోయారండి సైకిల్ కనిపిస్తుంది. ట్రై చేయాలి, మరీ లూజ్ ఉంది.
Hello everyone. I hope you are all back after the short break. We will be starting the next item shortly. The next item being presented by Srimati Manjula is a Padam. A Padam is a musical composition for dance that brings out the relationship of a Nayaka, the hero, and the Nayika, the heroine. In this Padam, Indendu Vachitivira, the Nayika, is a Khandita Nayika. A Khandita Nayika is a Nayika who is enraged with her beloved as he does not keep up his promise to meet her at the appointed time. The whole night she keeps waiting and waiting for him, anxious and agitated. When he does come the next day, much to her shock, she realizes that he has spent time with someone else. Her sarcasm and anger then sees no bounds. In this Padam, when the Nayika ultimately comes to the Nayika's house, she is so upset that she says, Indendu Vachitivira, why have you come here? What brings you here? Aladani illu, ee veedi kaadu. Popora, that beautiful lady's house is not on the street that I live on. Go away, don't come here. She goes on to say that Mandaragiri Dharudaina Kasturi Rangesha, you are such a great person. The person who lifted the Mandaragiri, the person who the whole world prays to, the person who took the Dashawataras to protect humanity. Such a great person has fallen for the charms of a mere woman. You are standing before me, cutting such a sorry figure. I can't believe that you have fallen so much. The Nayika then very sarcastically says, is it that in the moonlight you couldn't see which house you were going to, and by mistake you went to this lady's house who had such beautiful eyes, and you looked into her eyes and got mesmerized and got lost? She also says, I am a righteous woman. and not a fallen woman like her, who is so guileful. Indendu Vachitivira in Shuruti Ragam, set to Mr. Chaputalam. While the composer of this song is still debatable, it is mostly believed to be a Kshetraya's composition.
That was a beautiful piece. The intensity of Manjula's expressions is sure to have kept you gripped. We hope you enjoyed this Abhinaya piece. I'd like to welcome amongst us our guest of honor for the evening, Dr. Manish Dugar, consultant rheumatologist at Apollo Hospitals, Jubilee Hills. A very warm welcome to you, sir. I will take a few minutes to talk about Manjula's professional and personal life, having seen what she has put together for us in dance. She's a very gentle, honest, caring, considerate and loving person. Manjula has always cared for family and friends in a quiet and consistent way. She is disciplined, committed, hardworking, and believes in doing her best in everything she takes up. This is what defines Manjula. On the professional front, Manjula has had a meaningful and fulfilling journey thus far. She is the co-founder of Vantage Management Consulting, a consulting firm that works closely with small and medium-sized enterprises and startups, helping them increase their efficiency and effectiveness. Vantage was co-founded by Mr. T.R. Shankar and Mrs. Manjula Kannan in 2008. Their desire to make a difference in the lives of others led them to found Vantage. Over the years, they have helped many enterprises stabilize and grow. With the growth of these organizations, they have in turn supported the livelihoods of many families. Before Vantage, Manjula worked with the paperboards division of ITC Limited for 18 years. While in ITC, she took the initiative to create awareness about the importance of waste segregation at source by conducting workshops on waste segregation in schools and colleges. It is worth mentioning here that this initiative that was taken by Manjula, among others, that began in the early 2000s by Manjula and others, has stuck on years after she left the organization and is now implemented and run by ITC Pan India under the name WOW, Wealth Out of Waste. Moving on, the next item that Manjula is going to present is a Devaranama, Krishna Ni Begane Baro. This is a sweet tale of Krishna and Yashoda, which depicts naughty little Krishna constantly disappearing from home, leaving Yashoda worried about his whereabouts. In this item, Manjula enacts the role of both Yashoda and Krishna. Krishna is hiding from his mother and Yashoda comes looking for him. She finally gets him to come to her by saying, Krishna ni begane baro. Yashoda then dresses up little Krishna by applying kajal, tilakam and ornaments. She feeds him butter to lure him to stay so that she can feed him. But he disappears again in a fraction of a second. When Yashoda goes looking for him, she's angered to see him eat mud. Krishna denies that he ate mud and is asked by his mother to open his mouth. When he does, she is startled to see the stars, planets, the solar system, and the entire universe in his mouth and wonders whether she was dreaming or whether it is actually her baby. The anger dissipates and she embraces him. Devarnama, Krishna Ni Begane Baro, set to Yamuna Kalyani Ragam and Mishra Chapu Talam, a composition of Saint Krishnadasa. talented indeed.
Before we move on to the next item, we would like to thank Shri Surabhi Kishore Garu and team who are on the lighting and sound system, Shri Amarinder Reddy Garu, the makeup artist, and Mr. Praful and team for photography and live coverage.
The last item that Manjula will be presenting today is the Tilana, a closing item on the Bharatanatyam dance recital. A Tilana mostly comprises of Nritya and a little bit of Sahitya, that is, the lyrics. The Tilana that Srimati Manjula has chosen for today is the Vrindavana Saranga Tilana set to Adi Talam and is based on Lord Krishna. The lyrics of this Tilana says, "O Krishna, beauty is intoxicating. I've been yearning for your charming company and came close to you. I'll merge with you completely like water mixes with milk. The universe, consisting of movable and immovable creatures, is thrilled with joy by the soft and sweet sound of your divine flute." This will be the concluding item of today's performance and will be followed by a Mangalam. We will then have the Sabha for honoring our chief guest, guest of honor, Guru, fellow artists, and to hear a few words from them. Thank you all for sitting patiently through the entire performance. Request you to stay on for the Sabha, which will be followed by a few words from the artist.
We would like to take a few minutes and introduce in detail the orchestra team today. Shri K. Rajagopalacharya on Mridangam. As the son and disciple of Mridanga Vidwan, late Shri K. Sundarshanacharya, one of the most renowned Mridangam artists from Telangana region in the recent history, Shri Rajagopalacharya naturally embarked upon the artistic journey with this percussion instrument. Rajagopalacharya not only attained a BSc degree but also underwent the certificate and diploma training in Mridangam and a technical teacher's training course from the Board of Education. He is now a lecturer in Sri Tyagaraja Government College for Music and Dance in Ramkoti. He is the first recipient of Ugadi Puraskara Award for the year 2015 from Telangana government. Rajagopalacharya has received the Best Teacher Award from Telangana state government, and he is also the Kanchi Kamakoti Pita Asthana Vidwan. On the violin, we have Sri Sai Kumar. Sai Kolanka is the son of Sangeeta Kalanidhi Vidwan, Sri Kolanka Lakshman Rao, who is a Mridangam Guru. He learnt violin from Sri Peri Sri Ramamurthy Garu. He is a B-high graded artist of All India Radio. He has travelled all over India and visited more than 40 countries for performing at various cultural events. He is currently working as commercial inspector for the South Central Railway. On the flute, we have Sri Uma Venkateshwarlu. He is the disciple of late Sri Manda Balarama Sharma. He is a flute vidwan who is also a B-grade artist in All India Radio. He has 20 years of experience in this field and has participated in many kacheris in major government as well as private sabhas. He received the Potukuchi Vamsha Puraskaram Award and travelled to Italy, USA, South America, etc. in the past few years to participate in music programs. Sri Uma Venkateshwarlu has participated in Carnatic, Hindustani and also Jugalbandi programs. On the tabla, we have Dr. R. Shrikant. He is trained under the guidance of Sri Jayakumar Acharya and Sri Rajagopal Acharya, accompanying all the leading artists in the field of music and dance. Dr. Shrikant is a PhD holder in Mridangam. Along with Mridangam, he has professionally received training of other instruments such as Kanjira and Tabla. Not only has he worked with stalwarts in the field of Carnatic music and classical dance, but also with those in the Telugu film industry. As a part of international collaborations, he has visited countries such as Russia, Kazakhstan, etc.
It would be not right my part if I don't say that this team of musicians that we have over here are a part of the extended family of Uttara Center for Performing Arts. Most of them have been with us for over a decade and have been supporting us from time to time with all the performances. I stand corrected, 2 decades now. Right from the inception of Uttara, some of them have been with us, especially Sai Garu and Gopi Anna, as we call him fondly, and of course Shrikant also. And Venkatesh has been with us for about 3 years now, and we look forward to a longer association with each of them. This is the pillar, the founding pillar or the pillar of strength for any artist who goes onto the stage over there. So it's more than 50% of what goes into a performance. So a big round of applause for this wonderful artist. Yeah, we shall conclude with the Tilana, followed by the Mangala. Tillana nadrdi di tallana tillana tillana nadrdi 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 tallana tillana tillana nadrdi 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 tallana tillana tillana nadrdi nadrdi
సైడ్ రా.
వదిలే భయ.
We will now be starting with the Sabha Karikramam. First, I would like to call upon our chief guest for the day, Srimati Chavala Bala Tripura Sundari Garu. I would like Ms. Kavya to escort our chief guest for the day onto the dais. I would like to request one of the UCPNs to give a bouquet to our chief guest for the day. A prolific choreographer and a dedicated guru, Srimati Bala Tripura Sundari Garu has a keen sense of Carnatic music, the talas and the jatis. Srimati Bala is motivated by her father and guru, Dr. Vempati Chidna Satyam Garu, and started teaching dance over 2 decades ago. In 2009, she formally established Abhinaya Vani Nritya Niketan, a traditional Kuchipudi dance school with a goal on furthering the legacy of her illustrious father, Padma Bhushan, Dr. Vempati Chidna Satyam Garu. The school focuses on teaching the fundamentals of Kuchipudi, along with an emphasis on understanding the theory behind practical movement. Srimati Bala inherited the graceful art form of Kuchipudi in all its purity and finesse, and has honed many passionate and talented dancers over the years. Srimati Bala's untiring efforts to retain the essence and charm of Kuchipudi reflects in the meticulous training of her students at her institute, Abhinaya Vani Nritya Niketan. She has choreographed many pieces in her unique style of using aspects from the Natya Shastra. Her Mate Varnam is one of the most authentic pieces of choreography in Kuchipudi today. Apart from being a dedicated dance teacher for over 2 decades, Srimati Bala is a trained Carnatic Veena artist and teacher. A little bit about her family. Her husband, Sri Subramanyam, is a renowned chartered accountant in Hyderabad, being a senior partner in Bhaskar Rao and Amco. Her family includes her son Abhiram, daughter-in-law Lakshmi Madhulika, and daughter Sarvani. A big round of applause for our chief guest today.
I would like to call upon the stage our guest of honor for the evening, Dr. Manish Duggar. Dr. Manish Duggar is working as a consultant rheumatologist at Apollo Hospital, Jubilee Hills, Hyderabad, for more than a decade now. He started his medical career at the prestigious Christian Medical College, Vellore, in 1995 and passed out in 2000 by being the best outgoing student of his batch. After completing his MBBS internship, he got into MD Medicine in the same institution and completed his training with distinction in 2004. In his endeavor to learn something new, he then went abroad to Australia to train in rheumatology. He was in the city of Adelaide and completed his 3-year rheumatology training under the guidance of many astute clinicians who helped him polish his communication and observation skills. He came back to India in 2010 and joined the Apollo Group as a consultant rheumatologist. Since then, he has been instrumental in creating awareness regarding the subject of rheumatology and the various presentations of the patients who have rheumatological problems. He is an active member of the Indian Rheumatology Association and has done awareness campaigns for the patients as well as doctors regarding various joint diseases. His clinical skills and treatment have touched many lives in a positive way, with patients suffering from serious and life-threatening illnesses leading a normal life now. Apart from his hospital duties, he loves spending time with nature and reading books. His wife Seema Dukar is his 24/7 support system and a chartered accountant by profession. He is blessed with 2 children, son Mohak and daughter Mishika. They both love dancing, and Mishika has been learning Bharatanatyam for the last 2 years. We are very happy to have his daughter Mishika, a budding Bharatanatyam dancer, with us today. Mishika, could you please stand up for all of us? Thank you. Dr. Dukar was instrumental in getting Srimati Manjula back on her feet with his on-the-spot diagnosis and treatment. She and the entire family are very grateful to you, sir.
We would now like to call upon stage Guru Srimati Geeta Ganeshan, Founder Director of Uttara Center for Performing Arts. Srimati Geeta has choreographed several individual items of Bharatanatyam and also many dance dramas. Noted among them are Sri Devi Mahatyam, Sri Mahalakshmi Avirbhavam, Tyagaraja Sita Kalyanam, Shatashloki Ramayanam, Sri Krishna Leela, Ayyappa Charitam, Rukmini Kalyanam, Shivapadam, etc. Her very recent choreography, Sivapadam, written by Samaveda Sharmuka Sharma Garu, won a lot of applause from all over the world. Srimati Manjula was also a part of this dance drama and she played the role of Brahma. Srimati Geeta Ganeshan has won many awards, and to name a few are Abhinaya Kala Ratna for excellence in Abhinaya, Hyderabad, Best Natyacharya, Indian Fine Arts Society Chennai, Ugadi Puraskar Award, Vishaka Cultural Academy Vishakhapatnam. Srimati Geeta has been acclaimed for her melodious singing skills. She is one of the very few Bharatanatyam artists who does Natvangam and also provide vocal support for the recitals of her students simultaneously. I would also like to call upon on the stage Shri Kannan Mahadevan, husband of Srimati Manjula Kannan, the backbone and support system for Manjula. The parents of Manjula, Shri A.B. Anand and Srimati Indira Anand.
I now request our chief guest, Srimati Chavla Bala Tripura Sundari, to say a few words. Also request Srimati Manjula Kannan to join us on the dais.
సభకు నమస్కారం. శ్రీ గురుభ్యో నమః. వేదికను అలంకరించిన పెద్దలు, పెద్దవారి పేర్లు మాకు తెలియదండి. డాక్టర్ దుగ్గల్ గారికి, మంజుల గారి పేరెంట్స్కి, అంటే వారి పేరే తెలియదని చెప్పాను. యాక్చువల్ పేరెంట్స్ ఓకే. ఇవాళ గురువు గారు శ్రీమతి గీతా గణేశన్ గారికి అండ్ కళాకారిణి శ్రీమతి మంజుల కన్నన్ గారికి, ఇక్కడ ఆడిటోరియంలో ఉన్నటువంటి ప్రేక్షకులందరికీ అభినందనలు, నమస్కారం. నేను భరతనాట్యం ప్రోగ్రామ్కి ఇదే ఫస్ట్ టైం వస్తున్నాను. నేను ఎప్పుడు రాలేదు. ఎందుకంటే బేసిక్గా నేను కూచిపూడి డాన్స్ టీచర్ని. భరతనాట్యం అంటే నేను చెన్నైలో పుట్టి పెరిగినందువల్ల నాకు తమిళ్ కూడా తెలుగులాగా మాట్లాడగలను, మాతృభాషలాగానే నాకు తమిళ్ కూడా. అలా అందుకని భరతనాట్యాన్ని కూడా నేను చాలా ఆరాధిస్తాను. చిన్నప్పటి నుంచి కూడా చూశాను కాబట్టి చెన్నైలో. కానీ ప్రోగ్రామ్స్ చూస్తూ ఉంటాను ఇక్కడ హైదరాబాద్లో. కానీ ఫస్ట్ టైం ఇలా ఒక చీఫ్ గెస్ట్ లాగా అని ఎప్పుడు రాలేదండి ప్రోగ్రామ్స్కి. అందులో భరతనాట్యం, నాకు యాక్చువల్గా భరతనాట్యం అంటే చాలా హై రిగార్డ్స్ అండి. నాకు చాలా భయం కూడా ఆ కళ అంటే, చాలా భయం అండి. కూచిపూడి నేను చిన్నప్పటి నుంచి చూసి అమ్మో ఇంత కష్టపడి చేయాలా భరతనాట్యం అంటే అని అనుకునేదాన్ని. అలాంటిది అంచెలంచెలుగా హైదరాబాద్ వచ్చిన తర్వాత మొట్టమొదటిగా నేను శ్రీమతి గీతా గణేశన్ గారిని కలిశాను. నేను సభాముఖంగా చాలా గర్వంగా చెప్తున్నాను, నేను ఆవిడకి పెద్ద ఫ్యాన్ అండి. ఆవిడ కార్యక్రమాలు ఎక్కడ జరుగుతున్నా నేను వెళ్ళినప్పుడు మటుకు తప్పకుండా ఆవిడని ఆ ప్రోగ్రామ్స్ ఆవిడ కోసం వెళ్ళి కూర్చొని చూసేదాన్ని. ఆవిడ పిల్లలు కూడా చాలా చక్కగా చేస్తుంటే చాలా ఇన్స్పైర్ అయ్యేదాన్ని. నేను కూడా నేర్చుకోవాలని నాకు చాలా ఉండేది. వర్ణం చేయాలంటే చాలా ఇష్టం ఉండేది చిన్నప్పటి నుంచి. భరతనాట్యంలో వర్ణం కాన్సర్ట్కి పెద్ద మెయిన్ పీస్ అని నాకు తెలుసు. మా కూచిపూడిలో ఎవరు చేశారో తెలియదు, కానీ మా నాన్నగారు మటుకు వెంపటి చిన్న సత్యం గారు ఒక పదవర్ణం చేశారు ధన్యాసి రాగంలో. అదొక్కటే నేను చూశాను. ఆ తర్వాత కూచిపూడిలో నేను ఎప్పుడు వర్ణాలు చూడలేదు. భరతనాట్యంలో చూసిన తర్వాత హైదరాబాద్లో ముఖ్యంగా ఎప్పుడో గీతా గణేశన్ గారి ప్రోగ్రాంలోనే చూసిన తర్వాత ఇన్స్పైర్ అయ్యి నేను కూడా ఒక వర్ణం చేయాలి అని అనుకున్నాను. అది కూడా నేను ఖమాస్లో దరు వర్ణం చేయడం అనేది అది నా అదృష్టంగా భావిస్తున్నాను. గీతా గణేశన్ గారిని చూసి నాకు ఆ ఇన్స్పిరేషన్ అయింది. నాకు ఈరోజు ఈ కార్యక్రమంలో మంజుల గారు చాలా అద్భుతంగా చేశారు. ఇది సాధారణమైన మాటే చెప్పాలంటే. ఆవిడ వయసుకి అసలు ఎవరు ఎక్స్పెక్ట్ చేయలేనంత ఇదిగా ఉన్నది. ఎంతోమందికి ఇన్స్పిరేషన్ ఉంది ఆవిడ. ఎవరో కాదు, నేను కూడా తీసుకుంటాను. నేను కూడా ఆల్మోస్ట్ ఆవిడ వయసే. నేను ఊరికే కూర్చుని నేర్పిస్తాను, కానీ నేను లేచి ఇంత చేయలేదు. ఇప్పుడు ఇవన్నీ చూసాక నాకు కూడా చేయాలని అనిపిస్తుంది. వర్ణం చేయటం సాధారణ విషయం కాదు. చిన్నపిల్లలు చేసేస్తారు. ఈ ఏజ్లో చేయడం అంటే 50s దాటిన తర్వాత వర్ణం చేయడం చాలా కష్టం. అందులో ఆవిడ పడ్డ కష్టాలు ముందర జరిగినవన్నీ చెప్పడం జరిగింది. అలా ఉండి కూడా ఆవిడ చేశారంటే నిజంగా హ్యాట్స్ ఆఫ్ టు యూ. అంత కష్టపడి మళ్ళీ ఇవాళ అసలు ఆవిడ చేసింది చూస్తే మటుకు ఎవరు ఆవిడ ట్రీట్మెంట్ తీసుకున్నారని, కాళ్ళ గురించి అవస్థపడ్డారని ఎవరికి తెలియదు. చూస్తే చాలా ఈజీగా చేయగలిగారు ఆవిడ. ఈ క్రెడిట్ అంతా డాక్టర్ గారికే చెందుతుంది. చూసాక నేను కూడా ఇంకొక వారం రోజుల్లో నాకు కూడా ఒక 50+ ఒక స్టూడెంట్ పర్ఫార్మెన్స్ ఉంది. ఆవిడకి కూడా వెళ్ళి నేను ఈవిడ గురించి చెప్పదలుచుకున్నాను. తప్పకుండా ఆవిడ వచ్చుంటే బాగుండేది, ఆవిడకి కుదరక రాలేదు. కానీ ఈవిని చూసుంటే ఇంకా ఇన్స్పైర్ అయ్యి ఆవిడకి ఇంకా మోటివేట్ అయ్యేవారేమో అని నాకు అనిపిస్తుంది. చాలా అద్భుతంగా ఉంది. వర్ణం కానివ్వండి, ఎవ్రీ ఐటమ్, ఎవ్రీ కాంపోజిషన్ కూడా చూస్తుంటే, అందులో కృష్ణ నీ బేగనే నేను చూశాను. పదం ఒకటి చేశారు, ఇందెందు వచ్చితివిరా. పదం నేను చాలా చాలా చూశాను కాబట్టి నాకు కామన్గా ఈజీగా అనిపించింది. కృష్ణ నీ బేగనే నా చిన్ననాటి అనుభవాలది. నాన్నగారు కొరియోగ్రఫీ చేయడం జరిగింది కూచిపూడిలో కూడా. అభినయం ఆ ఎపిసోడ్స్ చూస్తుంటే సంచారి భావాలన్నీ కూడా ఆవిడ చేస్తుంటే నేను నిజంగా ఆ రోజులకు వెళ్ళిపోయాను. నాకు చాలా బాగుంది. ఎంత కూచిపూడి భరతనాట్యం ఏదైనా అన్నీ ఒకటే కాబట్టి చాలా అద్భుతంగా చేశారు. నాకు చాలా చాలా బాగుంది. ఇంకా కొంచెం ఇంకొక ఐటమ్ ఉంటే బాగుండేదని అనిపించింది. ఆవిడ చేయలేరని కాబట్టి నేను ఊరుకున్నాను. చాలా బాగుందండి. థ్యాంక్ యూ.
Thank you, ma'am, for your warm and encouraging words. I'm sure it means a lot to Manjula garu. I would now like to call upon Dr. Manish Thakkar to say a few words.
I am speechless. So when Madam invited me to come for this program, I was thinking, what will a doctor do here? Then I thought about my daughter and I said, okay, let me take her. She will get inspired, and I don't think I made a mistake. So at the onset, thank you, Madam, for this invitation. And it opens our eyes to the various things which is available in the world to absorb, to learn, and to perform. And definitely it helps our children to, become better leaders, better citizens in future. So my warm regards to our chief guest, Balasubramanian Garu Madam, Geeta Madam, Manjula Madam, and her parents and husband. Beloved audience, I think you must have enjoyed as much as I did. And believe me, it was a wonderful experience. And just to put a short note about what I do and how today I feel as if I have done something. If a patient acknowledges that yes, I made a difference to her life or his life, and yes, they were able to achieve some of their dreams, it makes me think that okay, I can perform better, I can strive better, I can work harder. And it is not uncommon as a rheumatologist to see patients with joint problems who are incapacitated. Sometimes they come in wheelchairs, they need help to walk around, and they are young people who have a bright future ahead. Some people are studying, going into professional colleges, some people have passed out or planning marriage or something else in future, and it's all comes to a standstill when this joint pain hits them. So the whole treatment which the patient undergoes is like a journey, and the patient doctor trust, the journey that we take is what matters at the end. Occasionally the journey is smooth, patients get well in short time, sometimes the journey is long and it has some roadblocks as well. But at the end, it's the road traveled together which makes us achieve the outcome. The other thing I remember from my training days is one of our very famous medicine consultants, Dr. Surekha will remember, Dr. Dilip Mathai. He used to always tell me that the patient does not come with you, looking for a problem solution immediately. The first time the patient comes to you, he has a plate full of worries, expectations. And you have to pick up the expectations and prove yourself that yes, you can honor them. If you do that, your job is done. So I pray to God that Manjula Madam keeps performing like this, and I pray to God that I can keep up with the expectations of my patients. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. I still remember the time that I came with my mother to Apollo and so anxious, so worried, asking you so many questions, and how you comforted us.
Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Good evening to one and all present here for this very beautiful presentation by Srimati Manjula. Well, such a beautiful performance and few words don't go together. Kavya, I need to say everything that I have. May I? Thank you. Okay. So firstly, let me tell you that this evening is extremely special to me. Firstly, Manjula has proven to the world that nothing is impossible if you're committed and dedicated. If you're with me, I think all of you should join your hands to appreciate this lady over there on the stage. And secondly, it's special to me because in this journey of hers, I have been a small participant and I enjoyed her destination. I enjoyed the journey to that destination along with her. I feel totally privileged and honored to be a part of this journey. Well, she learned in her childhood, she did her Arangetram, and then, like in most cases, there was a break. And break of not just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 years, 10 years, for almost 25 years, if I'm not wrong. 25 years of break is not a joke. And then, in most cases, I think there are many people over here. After these 25 years, she is a happily married woman, a wonderful mother, a corporate person, and an entrepreneur. And then she doesn't leave it there. She wants to pursue her passion. This is what made her start all over again, as it was mentioned. You start off again with Tayyate, and in the same manner, when I started with her Tayyate, saying that this is a different style, and if you want to learn this style, you better start from there. She never ever gave up. That is the beauty of Manjula. In many of the cases, if you see, చాలా మంది ఉన్నారు. అప్పుడు చిన్నప్పుడు నేర్చుకున్నామండి, ఇప్పుడు మా అమ్మాయిలకి నేర్పించండి. మేము నేర్చుకున్నాము, మేము చేయలేకపోయాము, ఇప్పుడు మా అమ్మాయి చేస్తున్నారు, వాళ్ళకి మీరు నేర్పించండి, వాళ్ళలో మమ్మల్ని మేము చూసుకుంటాం అనే విన్నాను. కానీ మాకు నేర్పించండి, నేను వచ్చి చేస్తాను, నేను స్టేజ్లో నించుంటాను అనే ఛాలెంజ్ తీసుకునే వాళ్ళు చాలా తక్కువ మంది. అందులో ఒకళ్ళు మంజులా గారు. Yes, please put your hands together. That needs appreciation. There are very few, I can count in my fingers, very few. In our very own institution, I have Manjula, I have got Harini, I have got Nambika, I have got Panjata, few people who are married, settled, with children, and are pursuing their passion even today. This is very, very inspiring even to me. There was a point when I was more into teaching and more in the wings. And when I looked at these people, I decided that what stops me from taking onto the stage and performing. And I started to perform once again. So you have been responsible to inspire me as well. And how did all this magic happen? When we have 3 C's in UCPA. UCPS, what are the 3 C's? Connect, cultivate, collaborate. Now can you tell me what are the 3 C's that Manjula owns? She's already connected. Yes, commitment, correct? Confidence, and above all, consistency. These are extremely important. You can be highly committed, and that will encourage you. That will give you all the courage. That will also give you the confidence. But if you're not being consistent, you will leave it halfway and go like many people do. But she was consistent, and she proved to herself and to the world that she is just not defeatable. That's Manjula for us. This combined with the right attitude takes one to greater heights in life. So these are the things that defines Manjula to me. And many people keep thinking, why after 50s should we dance? Why after 50 should we worry about life? Is almost over. I've seen many people, 50 ఏళ్ళు దాటమంటే ఇంకా ఏం చేయాలి, పిల్లలు ఉన్న వాళ్ళు చూసుకుంటారు, పెద్దయ్యాక వాళ్ళు గ్రాండ్ చిల్డ్రన్ అండ్ ఆల్ అబ్రాడ్, సెటిల్డ్ అబ్రాడ్, ఎక్కడ ఉంటారు? వాట్ అబౌట్ యువర్ లైఫ్? థింక్ అబౌట్ ఇట్. I just wanted to say a few things which can actually help you through dance. After your 50s also, it improves heart and lungs functionality. It increases muscular strength, endurance and motor fitness. improves balance, spatial awareness. You've seen all this today. Many more things. Actually, I wanted to list it out because there are many who still think that 50 is like end of life. It's just beginning. You've completed a lot of things. Much more here. You have stronger bones. In fact, I do not know if our doctor will agree with this. We get stronger bones as we keep dancing right from our younger age and continue to do so. Continuity is important. That's why it says consistency. Being very consistent and continued practice will never let you down. Apart from that, you have yes, better coordination, agility, flexibility, improved psychological well-being, better social skills, and above all, a personal satisfaction. So that is why one should have an activity. And if it is something like dance, it's much more enjoyable because there is a physical activity and a mental activity that goes alongside. And Bharatanatyam, choosing Bharatanatyam as a passion after a certain age, definitely not easy. The benefits, the added benefits a classical dance form has, Indian classical dance form has is many. Maybe a separate occasion I'll mention all those benefits. Right now I would say, if Manjula has achieved this, I can only talk about one line from Bhagavad Gita. Karmanye vadhikaste ma phaleshu kadachana. She consistently practiced and practiced and practiced without thinking about what is going to be the ultimate fruit or ultimate result of this kind of a practice and dedication. And that is the reason the Almighty blessed her with a wonderful, despite all those hurdles, Almighty blessed her with a wonderful family in the first place who are very supportive. Mr. Kannan, her parents, her children, all of them. And in the time of need, he blessed her with a wonderful doctor, Dr. Goodwin. I mean, but for them, this day would not have been possible at all. She wears multiple hats. When I was talking to her daughter Kavya, she tells me that, I asked her, how do you feel about this whole thing? She says, she has been doing all her duties, whether it's a mother or it's office work, with now she's an entrepreneur and she has a very supportive his partner, Mr. Shankar, I think he's around here. Mr. Shankar, are you around? I've been seeing how beautifully he has been supporting her in and out. So, she says that all this have been happening. I just don't know when she went ahead and started pursuing her passion in such a way. We never realized that she's been fulfilling all her duties at home and she's been continuously pursuing her passion. So she never left anything unattended. That is the beauty of this lady over here. Manjula, kudos to you. Congratulations. God bless you. Okay, so I think I have so many more things to talk about her, but I think I'll stop it right here because it's getting late. It's already 9:35. I specifically thank Dr. Dugar for being her. I remember her telling me, it is because of this doctor I'm able to be back on stage. And yes, he really deserved it. I think we should actually let people know that this is possible, and we have such doctors who are there, committed to help artists, to help people in general. And artists, as he said, what is the purpose of the visit? You look at it and then you finally train them to get there on the stage full-fledged. And that kind of doctor we have amidst us. I think we are very fortunate in Hyderabad to have him with us here. Bala ma'am, I have known her initially as Bala ma'am and later as Dr. Vempati Chinnasatyam Garu's daughter, the maestro in Kuchipudi. I don't think he needs to even introduce to an audience. She by herself is a great inspirer. She probably did not go the real training that all other students went through at that point of time when her father was teaching, because she was a part of the family and the girls in the house were not introduced to dancing at that time. But she has picked up the art form by watching and listening. See what you can do. And much later, she decided to take up this as a profession. and she's giving it back to the society. All her father's, late Guru Sri Vepati Garu's choreographies, all those have been brought back to us through her. She has been responsible for that. I think it's a huge, huge service, and I've watched her disciples in awe. I've been there for a few performances, and as she rightly pointed out, she is a teacher of great repute. But as she rightly said, she has been there to many of our shows to watch, encourage and enjoy along with us. That is the humility and that is the attitude that determines a person of that nature. Thank you so much, ma'am. Okay, I think, yes, I'll have to mention about the Thanksgiving will be later. I mean, she'll be saying the word thanks, but the orchestra team consisting of Rajagopalacharya Garu on the Mridangam, Shri Sai Kumar, who just left because it's his daughter's birthday and they were waiting for him, Shri Sai Kumar, Shri Shrikant and Shri Venkatesh for their wonderful support. Because I feel very confident when I sit there and they are around me. I feel that I don't need to worry about anything. So that's the beauty of a wonderful team. And adding to that, we had wonderful lightings by Ishwar Garu that actually took the performance to a different level. And of course, I know Charan Garu, they are a team for the wonderful sound system. The hall is very nice, but these have added to the beauty of the hall as such. And of course, we have Praful Garu and the videography for all their encouragement and support and help. And my dear students, in my absence, some of my students, especially Shubhanvita and Navya, they have been guiding her. In fact, the Varnam, I had taught them, they helped Manjula learn the Varnam step by step. And I was only needed towards the end to guide her and make it even more rounded and perfect. So we have a wonderful UCPA family over here. They're all over here, all of them. That's why they were clapping for me. So that's the power of the UCPA family. I feel indeed very, very proud and privileged to be teaching these wonderful kids at UCPA. Finally, I think we have a very powerful message that has been communicated today to all the UCPians, including me, that age is no bar. When passion takes over, age is not a bar. We have many such people within UCPA, the very own directors like my father who's here in his late 80s, who has been my pillar of strength in my younger days, is here instead of sitting at home and watching something, he's here to watch. And this is what he told me. When I said it's Manjula's performance, he said, "Na varen, na kandipa varen." He even asked, "Amma, even the recorded music, live padren pa. Manjula program dana na kandipa varen." So that is the encouragement even today. If he has, that shows his passion, and because of he and my mom, I'm here. And of course, we have another director, Guru Prasad. He is another inspirer in his own right. Being an entrepreneur, being out of the country, he's into music, dance, supporting. He's into film music, wonderful artist in his own right. And then we have Mr. Hari Shankar, who has taken up music at a much later time in life. And he wants to pursue music as a passion. And every day I keep hearing the keyboard and the harmonium playing and playing and playing. And he has moved from here to here today. I feel proud of this. And I don't know, the list will go on and on and on and on, so I'll stop here. And once again, a big thanks to the support given by Mr. Kannan to this wonderful lady. It makes a difference. It makes a huge difference. And of course, to her parents who have initiated her into this art form at a young age, because if that was not done, she would never have known that she is very passionate about dance. So, thank you so much for being this wonderful audience, and I look forward to many more people who have been inspired by this performance to take up dancing a little more seriously and pursue it with more commitment and passion. Thank you. Thank you, Akka, for those words. You have not only been a guru for us, but a great inspiration as well. Thank you. Thanks a lot. We will now move forward with the Guru Sanmanam, where the artist and her family honors the Guru. I now request Srimati Manjula Kannan and Sri Kannan Mahadevan to come forward to honor the chief guest of today's evening, Chavai Bala Tripura Sundari Garu. I request Srimati Manjula Kannan and Sri Kannan Mahadevan to step forward to honor the guest of honor for today's evening, Dr. Manish Dwir.
We will now move forward to honoring the orchestra team. Shri K. Rajagopal Charigaru on the Mridangam. I request Mr. Mahadevan to please come forward and honor the orchestra team.
Look here. Sit.
I would request Shri K. Venkateshwarlu, who was on the flute, to come forward onto the dais. I request Mr. Kannan Mahadevan to please honor K. Venkateshwarlu, who was on the flute. Mr. K. Sai Kumar, who was on violin, had to leave early, but our heartfelt thanks to him. I will now request Dr. R. Shrikant, who was on tabla, to come forward on the dais. And I request Srimati Manjula and Mr. Kannan Mahadevan to honor Dr. R. Shrikant. I would like to invite Mr. Amarinder Reddy, the makeup man, to come on to the dais. I request Shri Kannan Mahadevan and Srimati Manjula to please honor the makeup man.
Reddy Garu has also been with us in all our journey, in all the 22 years he has been associated with that, and he is the only makeup person we depend on even today.
I would now request Mr. Surabhi Kishore Garu to come on stage. He was the person behind the lighting and sound system for today's show. I would like to request Shri Kannan Mahadevan and Srimati Manjula to honor Mr. Surabhi Kishore. I would now request Mr. Praful to come onto the stage. He is the photographer for today's evening and also helped in covering the entire program live.
Look at it.
I would now like to call upon stage Mr. Zakir Hussain, manager of the CES Auditorium. Mr. Zakir Hussain, if you are around. I would like to request Shri Kanan Mahadevan and Srimati Manjula to honor Mr. Zakir Hussain.
A mention of thanks to Mr. Kishore, the wonderful artist behind making it beautiful, making the performance even more special. And today he has teamed up with yet another wonderful person on the sound, Mr. Chandan. Please raise your hand. They have come as a team. So thank you very much, Kishore Garu, and his wife, a recent PhD holder from Telugu University. Thanks to both of you, Chandan.
I would now request the artist for today, Srimati Manjula Kannan, to say a few words. Thank you, Navya. I know it's very late. People are probably just waiting to go back. But there are a few things I want to say. I just request your patience. If you could please just stay for a few moments more. Good evening, namaskaram, pranams to everybody over here, the members here on the dais and in the audience. As we close this evening, there are a few thoughts that I want to share, and I want to express my deep, deep gratitude to a number of people who have actually made this happen. To describe the journey to this program, I mean, there are many, many adjectives that can be used. I mean, it was beautiful, it was amazing, it was stressful at times, it was hard work, and at times it was overwhelming. And there are moments when I did think that, what is it that I've taken on? I mean, have I just taken on too much? But then I kept just pushing those thoughts at the side. I said, chalo, we got onto this journey, let me just go on and go ahead. And it's happened. And I'm truly, truly humbled by this whole experience. I have a great sense of gratitude to Almighty, to God, because without which this just would not have happened. I have my gratitude to humanity, the goodness in this world that exists, and gratitude to this wonderful art form of Bharatanatyam, which has given me so much in life. And Srimati Balagaru, thank you so much for coming, spending time. She's very busy, she's got a whole load of programs which are lined up. And thank you for all the very kind words. And when I requested her to be the chief guest over here, she readily accepted to come despite her busy schedule. And interestingly, like she mentioned, there is another what do you say, not very young person by age, who was going to perform with her, and she's been working very closely with her for the last 1.5 months or so and encouraging her to do that. Thank you so much, Balagaru, for coming over. I don't want to dwell on this, but there was an incident which made a big difference to the way I looked at things and the way I've looked at life, apart from a lot of things that have happened. And yeah, I mean, there was some bacterial infection that I got about 5 years ago, and to my surprise, when I woke up in the morning, I was fine when I went to bed, but when I go up the next morning, I found it very difficult to walk. And by end of the day, I was practically immobilized, and I was in agony. I cannot explain the kind of pain that I went through. And yeah, I've done my journey. I've gone through my journey of pain, the wheelchair, the crutches, the walking stick, everything. And yeah, I'm here today. But the message that I want to communicate is not to dwell on the pain that has happened, but it is the impermanence of things that are there. What is there today is just not there tomorrow. The kind of things that we give importance to, I mean, we really need to go through and see, is this what is really important in life? I mean, what is it that we are doing? And the only reality in life is the present moment. The present moment is the only reality. We look at the past, we look at the future, we read the past, we plan so much for the future, but while we do need to plan, I think what we need to remember is the true reality is only what is there today, and I think we need to make the best of what we have today. And of course, needless to say, health is wealth. There is no way, I mean, the way I've understood this is something, after having gone through all this. And it was extremely difficult phase in life. And I want to thank my husband, who literally nursed me back to health. Otherwise, it was tough for him to. Without that kind of support, I would not be there. And Bharatanatyam has a lot of import for me. It is very important to me. I want to thank my parents, my father and mother, for having introduced me to Bharatanatyam and encouraged me. And like we said, I've changed many cities along with my parents. I've seen many gurus, but I think importantly that every place that we went to, they did put me back into a dance class, and there I was. But apart from that, my parents are a huge support to me despite their age. Thank you very much, Daddy and Mummy, for everything that you have done for me today and everything that you are continuing to do. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And Guru Garu, what do I say? First of all, thank you for those very inspiring words that you spoke about me. I don't know how much. Oh, okay, I just take what you have said. But thank you so much for taking me under your wings, taking me under UCPA, guiding me for all these years. And I just want to say that when I went back a couple of months back, when I went to Guru Garu and I said that this is what I have in mind and I want to do this program, and she just spontaneously said, yes, we can do it. I mean, she did not hesitate, she did not think, will this lady actually do it or not? She just said yes, and that was a big encouragement. And without your support, without your blessings, I think today would just not have been possible. My pranams very much. And coming to Dr. Manish Dugar, thank you so much, Doctor. You've brought me back on my feet. We've gone through, I think, properly 1.5 years of treatment together. But there was something which you said, which has actually made a big difference, which I want to share with everyone today. I mentioned to doctor during the treatment that I dance, and can I go back to dance?
Frankly, I did not expect to hear the answer that you gave me, but you did say that yes, you can go back, do what you can, and build it up slowly. Doctor, if you had not mentioned those words and had you said, no, you cannot dance, I think it's too much for your leg, I mean, that would have been the end of my dancing. So your words have made such a great difference to me. Thank you for the treatment and those encouraging words. I have many people to thank. I want to thank Shri Ganeshan Garu, one of the directors of UCPA. Thank you so much sir, for coming here and spending time. Shri Harishankar Garu, again the time, he's an ever encouraging, ever enthusiastic, ever ready to help. I think there's only ever that I can say to him. He sat through rehearsals, he has given me inputs, and I must mention that he makes some killer coffee, and he's been giving it to me during the rehearsal so that I can, keep going on. Thank you so much. And the other director who is not here, Shri Guru Deshpande. I also want to mention that I've worked very closely with a physio rehab center for the last few months. I don't know whether any of them are here today by name Flexitude. I want to thank Harini, Anjana and Bushra. I don't think they're here today or they have left. Fantastic. I mean, the way I've worked with them, it's been very, very interesting because, I mean, they are physiotherapists and here I'm a Bharatanatyam dancer. So I told them, I tell them, look, I need to sit Murumandi, I need to sit Arimandi, I need to sit down and I need to get up. And they say, oh. And they say, if you need to do that, you need to work on this muscle, you need to work on that muscle, and then they've been making you work on different muscles, and a lot of what I have done today is thanks to them. And a big thanks to UCPA, a wonderful institution. It's a family that we are in, and the way everybody pitches in to make things happen. So thank you, and I'm very happy to be a part of the UCPA banner. And coming to people who helped me a lot, there is Navya and there is Shubhanvita. They have patiently spent hours and hours and hours together to help me out, and I can say that this program would not have been the same had it not been for these two girls who selflessly have helped me. I think that's the word I can use, selflessly helped me. And Navya was also comparing today. That's Navya. Thank you so much. Thank you. And everybody has one right hand, but I guess I've had so many right hands that to name. I have my good friend, my partner in dance, Harini. I call her partner because we are the age more than the others in our class. Like you have a partner in crime, so this is my partner in dance. A wonderful journey we've had together. And it was like anything that had to be done today, Harini, can you please do this? Harini, can you please do that? And Harini says, yes, I will do it. And she's been just going all out and do it. A special thanks to Parijata. I don't know whether she's still here. She's a lot of help to me. Thanks, Parijata. Nagalakshmi Garu, who's been at the back end, did not even go and sit there in the front and see it. My gratitude to the orchestra. I'm not sure whether they're still here today. Thank you so much. Without their wonderful support, this program would just not have been there. It was deadly uplifting music. But apart from that, I want to mention that when we did the rehearsal, music rehearsal, orchestra rehearsal with them, they were so encouraging that it made a big difference to me. Thanks to Surabhi Kishore Garu for the wonderful sound, and thank you to Garu. Amarnath Reddy Garu for the wonderful makeup. Praful and Shri Zakir Hussain Garu from SES, whom I think we've been continuously talking to him, and for all the arrangements. There are a lot of people. I want to thank Bomi, I want to thank Padmini, Madhu, Surekha, Prashant Garu, my friends Rupini, Priya, Jai Shri Vishwanathan, Mashanta, and my partner,
in Vantage, T.R. Shankar. Thanks so much, Shankar. I've been disappearing from work in the last couple of weeks, and he's just taken it on, and he's just gone ahead with continuing our work to happen. Apart from that, I think you would have seen he's been such a support in the program here today. Like, he's also like, Uncle, can you please take care of this? Can you please take care of that? And he's there to do it. And but last but not the least, I want to thank my family, my husband, my children, Deepak, Kavya, and Karun. I want to especially thank my sister-in-law Jaya, who came from Singapore, stayed back for the program, and she's been running around like crazy, helping me with so many things over there. Thank you, Aga, thank you. My brother-in-law Venkat, my co-sister Revati, and I want to thank my Jayanti auntie too. And I want to thank everybody who's taken time off to be here. People have traveled from overseas and also from different cities, and some of them are senior citizens, and it is not easy to travel. Thank you so much for everybody who's come in. And at the end, I want to end with gratitude to our country, our nation, and the culture that it has given us.
Yeah. She's going to national anthem, so I have to take the mic away from her. So I think, in reciprocation to her commitment, dedication, and all those adjectives that we have been mentioning, on behalf of UCPA, a small token of appreciation to Srimati Manjula. I will request our senior guru to join us. I would also request all my senior students and senior students, Akhila, Amrita, Shubhanvita, Navya, all of you there, please come, join us. This is from UCPA. And please be here.
Sorry, I just missed thanking all the girls by name who have been helping me throughout. There is Ritika, Bhavika, Akhila, Amrita, Dikshita, who else is there? Gayatri, Nritya, Latika, Prarthana. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Sarvani. And there are many more in the audience. I hope I haven't missed out anyone. Thanks very much. Without each one doing what they did, I think this evening would not have happened. That's my partner. Thank you so much.
Okay, I think we will conclude with the thanks to Mother India. I'll request you all to stand up for the national anthem. Tarun, please come and join us. Mr. Deepak and Kavya, please come and join. This is the UCPA family, the extended UCPA family here on the stage. Where is Mr. Deepak? Is he around? Deepak is her son-in-law. She just said my 3 children, Deepak, Kavya and Tarun. So Deepak is her son-in-law.
जनगण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल गंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा चल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मांगे गाए तव जय गाथा जनगण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे जय हिंद। Thank you.